Imagine being the CEO that spearheaded the removal of DEI incentives, initiatives, programs within the company, right? You didn't think about the possible loss in profit. You didn't do the research to check and see in which demographic your top consumers lie in. No. Instead, because of your possibly racist ass, possibly allegedly, guidelines, you jumped at the opportunity. You jumped at the chance to finally remove DEI programs from the company as soon as Donald Trump signed that executive order in January. Not even a full 7 months, 8 months. After 11 years with the company, you have to they announce that you are going to be stepping down. You lost your job. You are no longer the CEO of the company. All because your possibly racist ass wanted to make it more unfair for people of color in the workplace. We're talking about Target, by the way. We're talking about Target. Yes, you heard correctly. The former, because now we can say that, the former CEO of Target and Target has announced today that he will be stepping down as CEO. And I want to make it very clear to you guys. Anytime they say that they're stepping down, that is code for, I got to leave before they fire me. I got to leave before they fire me. And the reason why he got to leave before they fire him is because on Wednesday, Target sales fell for the third consecutive quarter, right? In total, for year to date, Target stocks have fallen exactly 30%. 30%. They're losing a lot of money. A lot of money. 11 years with the company. By the way, they're not even letting him finish out this year so he can have an even 12. Nah, you got to get the hell out of here. It's August. It's about to be fucking September. Might as well let him finish this, the year. But they're like, nah, not one more quarter. You don't get another quarter out of 2025. So after 11 years of being with the company, because of that idiotic decision in removing DEI, you lost your job in less than 7 to 8 months. You lost your job. Can you imagine? Can you fucking imagine? The icing on the cake is his replacement. I'm pretty sure he probably also, was excited about being able to remove DEI programs and incentives and whatever for the company so that he didn't have to worry about his replacement possibly being a person of color. Whole time, his replacement is a former intern of the company. You probably trained him. You probably trained him for your job. That's crazy. And yet, he's not really leaving Target. He will still be an executive. But I want you guys to understand the difference in that pay cut. Oh, he's going to feel. He's definitely going to feel. He's not the CEO no more. He's not the CEO no more. And he would have continued making the big bucks had he just leave the DEI programs alone. They weren't bothering anybody. They weren't hurting anybody. And in fact, it was actually helping the sales and the stock and the profit margin for Target. But now you've lost that. You've lost the respect of your highest consumers, your top consumers. So to all of the people of color who lost their jobs due to that CEO and the removal of the DEI programs, go and take a shot today. Take a shot at the news of him losing his job now. Take a shot. You deserve it. And to all of my willing participants in this Black consumer protest boycott that we have started and we've been standing strong in, I just want you guys to know, keep up the good work, continue standing strong. I understand that sometimes we want change to happen overnight, but it doesn't happen overnight. And I'm pretty sure when we continued or we started this boycott back in February and March, the CEO didn't think that he'd be losing his job towards the end of August. So keep up the good fucking work. Okay.
What role do you think your boycott played in the CEO's decision to step aside now?
This was the most significant boycott of Black people since the Montgomery bus boycott 70 years ago. The stock market stumbled from $145 a share to $93 a share. They lost $12 billion in valuation. The CEO's salary was cut by 42%. Foot traffic was down by 7.9%. So I would say it would be a Herculean part of what happened in the downfall.
Cornell will stay on now as Target's executive chairman, and the new CEO is a 22-year veteran employee of the company, started there as an intern. And I'm wondering what you think that means for the direction this company heads now. Do you think the new CEO is going to change company culture or steer the company in a different direction?
I think we're looking at the moving of peanut shells in Central Park. Is really nothing different about the ideology or their stance on DEI. It's really smoke and mirrors. I am anxious and zealous to see if the new CEO will be open to a meeting so that we can discuss what are the 4 things that we're asking for. But just moving the COO to the CEO is really stylish, but it has no substance.
Does your boycott continue with this news?
Oh, no, we are full steam ahead until those 4 things that we've asked for. Black people spend upwards of $12 million a day. So we've asked for $250 million to be deposited in the black banks. We've asked for them to show record of the $2 billion they pledged to invest in the black communities, to partner with 6 HBCUs. And we gave them a blank canvas to reimagine DEI, none of which have they produced. And so, yes, we're staying away from Target until they step up to the plate.
What you mean I gotta resign? For what? Y'all trying to blame this on me? Everybody at the table took a vote. I did what y'all told me to do, so now y'all finna throw me out? I was just doing my job. President of the United States said DEI was over with, so so who else getting fired?
It's just you.
Just me? What? I'm not going down by myself. I'm not going. How long do I have?
Until February 1st.
You making me leave on the first day of Black History Month? Okay. This gotta be one big ass joke. So this must be the Emancipation Proclamation.
Here we go again.
Yeah, it ain't funny no more, is it? Hey, y'all think it's a game? Empty out your pockets. Get out your drawers. Since I'm no longer at Target, y'all the targets. Everybody get up. Everybody up!
Breaking: Target CEO has just been fired. They say he's stepping down, but you know what happened. Target sales fell for the 2nd quarter in a row. But to distract from that news, Target just announced a change in leadership. After their CEO gets fired, the COO will be taking over in February. Now, the COO is a longtime Target insider. He has been at the company for over 20 years. So you know that means that he has no idea how to turn around the struggling retailer. And his speech to Wall Street today all but confirmed it. He said that when Target is leading with swagger in merchandising and when they have swagger in their marketing, that's when they're at their best. It's a little bit awkward to use AAVE as your turnaround plan when these are some of the key demographics that you've rejected, Target. Target, the same old stale lines and the same old stale people are not going to help you turn things around while customers are abandoning you in droves. And to the board for thinking that that would work, you just made the D3 list, a podcast about dumb, desperate, and diabolical business decisions.
Hold on, why is y'all making me step down? Is this about the whole DEI thing? That's part of the reason. I thought DEI stood for Dark Employee Initiation. I thought we was getting more of them. I didn't know. No, you didn't. Somebody play the voicemail, please. No,
hey, good news, y'all. They got rid of DEI. We ain't got to hire no more of them Congo creatures. They need to change it to DEN. Discriminate every gotta hit the hard R. I say we pull a Cracker Barrel, change the logo, black dude with his hands up with the bullseye on his chest. Now that's how you stay on target.
That was clearly AI. That don't even sound like me. Oh, hold on.
By the way, this is not AI. Fuck them.
I don't even know why you would end a call like that, but you did. But we're not even the only company to do this. Why they coming at me? It's because we started losing a lot of money once they started boycotting. They always gotta be doing some shit with cotton, don't they? Always fucking marching for shit all the time. It's the comments like that is the reason why we gotta let you go. You know what? Fuck y'all. I'm gonna take my talents to Walmart. I know they appreciate what I have to say over there. Come on, everybody. We out this bitch. It's just you. Just me? It was a majority vote. Who's taking my spot? Michael will be the new CEO. You picked Michael Fiddles Boys? Are you fucking kidding me? His last name is Fidelki, and you know he got like 3 fucking hairs on his head. The only thing he know how to target is a fucking bald spot. You know what? I learned something from them DEI hires when they was here. I'm coming back, and I got something for all of y'all.
What does that even mean?
Well, if he learned that from the DEIs, that means he's coming back with a shiesty and a Glock. He gonna air this place out. We gotta get the fuck out of here.
Shout out to the Target CEO. Did you know black people spend $12 million a day at Target? Well, they used to. You see, Target got rid of DEI, so people just decided to not shop there anymore. Well, apparently the Target CEO didn't know because he had to take a 50% pay cut. This is because their first quarter sales have dropped since the Target boycott. Black people spend about $900 billion a year in America. So Target, if you want to get rid of DEI initiatives and take our products off the shelves, that's fine. We'll spend our money somewhere else. The Rainbow spend $1.4 trillion a year. If we need to be out, let us know. Furthermore, DEI benefited white women the most. Latinos spend about $3.6 trillion a year. So when we take a look at DEI, which was protecting people from discrimination from one group of people, we see you only want to serve one group of people. So just doing 3 groups, black people, rainbows, and Latinos, that's over $5 trillion. You want acceptance from one group of people so bad you're willing to throw away $5 trillion? Well, that tells us what type of business practices are going on over there. Every time this one certain group of people get upset with you, completely remove pride sections. You completely remove black sections. We see who you serve and we see what you stand for. But like you said, you don't want our money. No problem. We'll give it to your competitors because what we're not going to do is hurt communities that have done nothing but help you prosper. But hey, Target, maybe it's time for a new CEO and maybe we don't let this happen again. But until then, y'all know what to do.
Do not let these people lie to you. Don't let them lie to you and don't let them convince you that black Americans do not have power, especially buying power. The Target boycott began March 5th, mainly due to the DEI rollbacks, meaning it has been a little over 5 months, but not a full 6 months yet, right? And at one point, the CEO of Target had to cut his salary in half. And guess what else? He has officially stepped down from his position as the CEO. And that has happened in less than 6 months. Cut his salary in half, step down. Many people have been a part of this boycott, but black Americans have been the voice and they have led the way. We have been the ones that have carried it on our shoulders. We did this in less than 6 months. This is what the world is afraid of. They don't want us to realize the power that we have in the way we can shift economies and markets and businesses. Let that sink in. We did that.
Target CEO has just resigned after being there for 11 years. 11 years. Imagine in a course of 8 months, you make a decision to go ahead and follow that man in the office and you lose over the course of 3 quarters, 10% of your income. $12 billion has been lost due to Target removing their diversity, equity, and inclusion policies from their company. Baby, and Christmas is not even here. Pastor Jamal told y'all what to do to get us back, and y'all refused. Y'all thought doing a campaign with Kai Cenat was gonna fix everything. That boy is not black American. He is Caribbean, Haitian. He's not black American. So y'all fucked up there. And y'all also went to Al Sharpton. Come on now, be for real. He damn sure was not going to get us to move. Y'all better find y'all a new CEO, get y'all a new fucking think tank, and get the guidelines that Pastor Jamal Bryant put up and get them moving. Or y'all going to be really fucked up come Christmas time. Oh no, it only takes 30 days for a habit to become part of your life. And we have grown accustomed to not going to Target. Y'all wasn't that fucking special. Get it together.
Round of applause to the 92%ers. We did it, Joe. We did it. What did we do, you say? We stood on business because Target CEO just announced that he is officially stepping down from his position. Apparently, while making this decision of rolling back the DEI initiatives, he did not realize there were going to be consequences to his actions. And now he's having to F around and find out. He has quite literally lost billions and counting in revenue due to this boycott, simply because he was allowing 47 to gas him up, not realizing he is not untouchable nor invincible. And to my black people, specifically my 92 percenters, I hope this makes you feel empowered. I hope this boycott allowed you to understand how important it is for us to come together and stand on business, especially when it comes to people being adamant about not treating us right. And lastly, I want you to understand how powerful the black dollar is, and that if we wanted to, we could shut all this shit down.
CEO of Target didn't resign. He was promoted to the executive chair of Target, which is the head of the board of directors. He spends his day working with Target investors and encouraging them to invest even more money than they already have. He merely played the role of a fall guy to take the heat for the plummeting sales of Target. But he's still on the payroll, collecting a fatter check than he even was before. But make no mistake, the Target boycotts are working. This latest move proves it. We can't let up. We must continue in our efforts and continue to be vigilant until Target changes its practices. Once the word gets out that Target faked firing the CEO, things are going to get heated. People will be motivated to continue doing what they've been doing. The nerve of Target to announce the firing of the CEO like they're really changing. But the only real thing that's changing is Target's bottom line. Target sales are down by over 3%, but we can do much better.
Why he got you up in here and we doing a boycott? We ain't supposed to be in here. Sis, what you doing up in here? We supposed to be boycotting. Oh, you know we ain't supposed to be up in here. You ain't here. That's what I'm talking about. I'm proud of you. Give me a hug. Give me a hug. I'm proud of you. And I came to talk to us so we can think better of ourselves. Yes.
I better wait. My daughter did say that. I'm going to wait.
It's up to you, but...
No, I appreciate you holding me accountable because I know I'm not supposed to be in here.
We supposed to be boycotting because we ain't supposed to be up in here. We boycotting. We're boycotting. No, we ain't supposed to be up in here.
Why?
Did you know that?
Wait, what?
I'm talking to my sister.
Sorry.
Baby, he's done. He's gone. He's out of there. Question is, are you? Are you still done with Target now that he won't be there? Target CEO Brian Cornell is stepping down after more than a decade of up. One of America's most trusted brands. I know Target was my favorite big box retailer. Now I consider them deplorable trash. This leadership change comes amid persistent declines. And sales and significant criticism of Target's retreat from its diversity, equity, and inclusion initiatives. And this is where Target had us all up. Within weeks of the DEI rollback's market value dropped by $12.4 billion and the stock price fell over $27 per share. Target saw a 3.1% drop in Q2 2025 sales and a significant decline in foot traffic. In total, some sources attribute more than $15 billion in lost revenue and a plunge in share price, all related to their decision to drop DEI. So baby, he's gone. But his replacement is the current COO, a 20-year Target vet, who was in the room when these decisions were made in the first place. So are we about to go back or not?